Hello. So in this our class, we'll be talking about derived classes and operator overloading. So to start with the derived classes, what are derived classes? A derived class is created from an existing class. So the derived class inherits all members and members function of a base. So the derived class can have more functioning with respect to the base class and can easily access the base class. So we can say a derived class is also called child class or the subclass of it. So to begin with the keyword class followed by derived class name, then colon followed by access specifier, then the base class name. So this for example. So I'll do an example of it. So you can say to derive a class, you can access it using public or private, and protected can be used in inheriting using derived classes. So these are the syntax of it. So the public, if a derived class is declared in a public access, then the members of the base class are inherited by the derived class just as they are. So let me do an example of it. So first, let's get to our parent class. So our parent class is the base class. So let's get it. That's the class person. So we'll do it public. Yeah. Then we'll get our string that we always use string for name, then terminate it, and the void. So void display the name. And after that, you have to bring up parentheses, open it, and see out to see out the name. That's the name now. We'll end our line there. We'll terminate it, close, and close the other one. So now let's get our derived class. That's the child class. So let me comment that one also. Derive the derived class. So the derived class is derived from the parent class. So let's get to that one. So that's the class of a student. Class student. Make it public. That's public person. Open it. That's our string. Has to bring our string again. We are deriving everything from the parent class. So student. So let's get to the student ID first. Student ID. Void. So display student info. Always when you use void, you have to bring parentheses. You have to bring up parentheses also. You have to display the name. display name, and terminate. Then we'll see out it now. See out our student ID, as the student ID. Okay. And we'll always make sure you end your line and terminate. End line, then terminate. I have to close the second one also. So now in our int, now we'll be calling a function in the main function. So now we are coming to the main function. Come and call it now. So that's student capital S, and here will be small s. So our student dot name should be given as you can call means give it any name. So let me say Kofi Aku. Then we'll terminate, and the student ID also, student dot student ID that one too, we are giving it any number. So maybe 1 2 3 4. So let's put that one also in parentheses, no parentheses. Okay, terminate also. So now to display it, I have to bring our student display, student dot display it for us, student info. Then we'll terminate it. So let's run it and see. So to avoid displacement, so let's check again. So let's check. So let's check it. Okay, so let me do it capital S. So let's run it again. Okay, so our code has run. So this means that the student's class is derived from the person's class. That's the subclass or child class is derived from the parent class. So to get it, you have to make sure you get it from the parent class. So this is all about the derived classes. So continuing the overloading operator is a feature in C++ that allows developers to redefine the behavior of operators when overloading with user-defined data types such as the classes. So let's do an example of that one. So so let me comment it. This is the overload plus the operator. Okay. So oh. So that's we use the const vector and other. So close it and open a bracket. So return vector. So that's x plus order. So dot x again. Bring comma y plus order y. We terminate it also. Then we'll now close it. So use the void display. Then open it. Then we'll see out. See out the x. Also the y. Then we'll close it. Okay. Then we'll end our line. End line. Okay, so let's finish it. And last one. So let's run it and see. So here's it. So this code overloads the plus class operator to add two vectors. That's element used. The output will be 6 and 8. So which is the sum of the first this one 2 and 4. So 2 plus 4 is 6 and 3 plus 5 is 8. So this is how it works. Thank you for watching.